Okay, we're starting the first mine here on the my first mine on the Spades Server Season 2. I really wish they had the death counter set up on the server here, because I think I'd be the leader right now on that. I have died just here at my starter base. I have died so many times it isn't even funny. But he put up, and I thought you guys would appreciate it more than anybody. But yeah, I've been doing TikToks. I don't know. I haven't really gotten anything that's gone really viral, but I've put up a handful of videos, and I gotta be honest with you, if I get a couple hundred people that like it, if I get 200 or 300 people that just checked it out, even if they don't like it, but I've gotten a couple videos that got like a handful of likes, but I haven't gotten anything that's truly gone viral yet. I'm struggling, but I haven't hit that magic thing yet. I swear TikTok, this is why I'd go to Hover in a minute if I could get it to work. The people on TikTok are on crack. I see these other videos up where they've actually got clear copyrighted music. It's something that was top 40, and they're letting that go. That's not a problem. You know, their little censorship thing doesn't have any problem with that. But yet, I've put up videos that are copyright-free music that I have gotten from Canvas. Canvas has it free to use, and they will fucking mute the sound. I think they didn't do it on one, because I think I put right in there, I wonder if the crackheads on TikTok are going to mute this motherfucker. But for the most part, because I made a nice little intro for my videos, and it was to, you know, basically, hey, come check me out on Twitter, or come check me out on Twitch, come check me out on YouTube. And they fucking mute my sound, not just the music, but the sound. The whole video goes dead. And then I think the first time they did it, they tried to tell me that the copyright owner hasn't approved it to be shown in my country, and I'm like, you fucking idiots! It's all copyright free stuff that I have found, and yet when you look at all the videos out there where it's clearly copyrighted stuff. It's stuff that's top 40 on the radio. They clearly don't have the copyrights to it, and they're just fucking blind as a motherfucker letting that shit go on. So yeah, if I could find an alternative that I could use to them, I'd abandon it in a heartbeat, or I would put more effort into the other one. But yeah, those fucking idiots at TikTok. I really hope Hover kicks their ass. I sincerely do. I hope Hover just kicks the shit out of them. Because anybody that fucking stupid doesn't deserve to prosper anymore. Hey, what's up, Chrissy Poo? What's up, man? I can't remember if I streamed this or not. Part of me thinks I already streamed this. This is like my first day on. It's about an hour long. But I'm not sure, so I just cranked up the speed a little bit. And I only got about 10. But I started a new season because I think there's one last character class that I have not gotten up to. Haven't gotten it up to level 70 yet. You know, one thing I wish they would do is that thing you can do on this where you can, on Bedrock, where you can kind of look over the block and plant it. I wish they would do that here, because it would make this a lot easier if I could just look over it. But if you can do that on Java, I haven't figured out how to do it yet. This would be a lot easier if I had a bow and arrow and arrows, because I don't have a bow and arrow. Even if I did, I don't have arrows for it. Unlimited bow would come in handy. But this was a pain. I died so many times just trying to build a goddamn set of stairs down here in this thing. It isn't even funny. I'm ashamed to admit that I've actually gotten killed more on this server over stupid shit than I have on 2B2T yet. That's actually saying something. That really is. To be fair, though, I'm a lot more stress-free on this server than I am on there, because, oh, what the hell? Yeah, I was getting shot by a skeleton down there. I don't know how much you could hear. It's me, I already had one, because I know when I thought I was recording, I died while that was going on, because I'm like, shit, because I was sitting there thinking, I might as well turn the recording off until I recover, you know, because I wasn't going to play for a while. I'm like, yeah, I'm a little wiped out. I don't need to be playing right now. Well, then I'm like, oh shit, it's not recording. And I'd been on for a couple hours. I'm like, oh man, that was a wasted effort. I mean, could have used footage for something on that. Yeah, this is where Lucky, he must be a diehard Java player, but I was explaining to him that it's different making maps on here. And he's like, why? And I go, you actually, for every map you make, you have to have a compass. And he goes, you can make a map on Bedrock? I go, yeah. I go, they're not locating maps, but you can make a map and at least map the area out. That you can do. The other thing that I think they need to adopt, there's a lot of stuff that Bedrock, I think, needs to do more like Java. But one of the things that I think Java needs to do more like Bedrock is when you make a map, that's a permanent map. Like I've got like a basic map, like the smallest map. And if you do that on Bedrock, you start out with that same map and you copy it and then you blow it up to full size. It's the same map. Where on this one here, if I copy that map and I blow it up, it becomes another numbered map. It is not like on Bedrock, what you'll have is you'll have map 58-0-1-2-3-4, depending on the size of the map, but not on here. On here, it will actually be a different map. And that, I think, is something that should change, because I wonder if there was something that FitMC was talking to me. He said something about the maps created a lot of lag or damn near broke the 2B2T, and it was something about the maps chewing up a lot of memory. Well, that seems to me something that would chew up a lot of memory, especially if you got like 400 people on there all making all different maps. Well, you could have like 400 people all making a map of a different area, and then the map has to assign different map names for it. Yeah, I've got no dropped frames. I'm having a pretty good stream so far. But again, if I was actually trying to play this and stream it, the computer, I don't know, the internet should be the same either way. But if I was trying to do that, I think the computer would have trouble processing it all. But by me recording these ahead of time, I can actually get a better stream. This might be where the skeleton gets me killed. I think this might be because I think the skeleton shoots me off of this, and then I had like a horde of fucking zombies coming after me. All I gotta say is I'm glad I haven't gotten a elytra yet. I'm glad I haven't gotten any good gear yet, because if you know, I can really understand why Biker got pissed off. If I had actually invested a lot of time into getting top-notch gear, only to find I've lost so much gear on this, but nothing important. It's just annoying. But I think that would piss me off. All I need is a little ganja, man. I'm a little fucking hippie running around living on berries right now on this game. Yeah. Once I got the mending and the unbreaking, then I would have never needed to, repair that. That it would have repaired itself while I fished. Well, I basically went through the entire, and that was one I made from killing spiders. But I would have gotten everything to where I didn't need another fishing pole because it would have stayed healthy from fishing. And then I could just wait and wait and wait until I get a good fishing pole or mending books or whatever to improve everything. But on Java, it's not as generous, and I'm okay with that. It's annoying, it's inconvenient, but I'm literally, ooh, creeper, run, run, run. I haven't decided. I'm actually thinking about building some of my farms down here and putting up some barriers to make it a little safer. I don't consider this safe yet. I really don't. I've got it lit up pretty good, but I still think there's spots in here where things might be able to spawn. Yeah, I'm trying to go down to Bedrock. I'm not kidding you. When I actually kind of enjoy it, but man, on this new the new Y levels, uh, building a mine shaft down to Bedrock, it's a little bit of an adventure now, because between the caves and just the sheer depth you need to go under. You know, I don't know what add-on this is, but I do appreciate the one where it kind of gives you the little heads-up warning that your shit's about to get trashed. I got to redo my lower third. I'm kind of on the fence about whether I should take auto jump off. As annoying as it is, because I think I had it on console or something like that when I used to be on the PlayStation. Because I don't know if you can enable it for Xbox or Bedrock, but you used to be able to do it for console. And you run upstairs a lot faster. Like if you have stairs on, or at least on the version I had, you would just fly up them stairs. But it is annoying when you're working around certain things. But I think for 2B2T and here on Java, I think it does kind of save me, so I don't have to hit the space bar every time, because I think it'll come off if I ever get completely used to the controls. I think when I first saw this, like I think when I first saw that, I thought maybe I hit Bedrock, but no, that's the deep slate cobblestone or something like that on this texture pack. And I don't know if this is the texture pack I downloaded for this or not. I finally downloaded, and like I'm sure there's a very good reason that I'm not completely understanding, because I am not a programmer. I don't even play one on TV. But it seems to me like if you download one and it works with the current version of the game, it should apply itself to previous versions. But if I want a texture pack for 2B2T, since it runs on 12.2, I have to download a texture pack that's compatible with 12.2. And I now have one, and I kind of like it. And I think this might be it, but I'm not 100% sure. I found a fairly good texture pack for the 18.1, and I think I might actually download some shaders and see if they will run on this computer without causing it to barf. I don't really want it for playing day to day, but the shaders would be nice if I'm doing a walkthrough. Oh, I got to remember to clip this. A while back, I tell you what, I'm going to go run to the bathroom. I'm going to shut the mic off and then go to the bathroom. And I'm just going to let this run. One of the advantages of having this. But I'm just going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to let this run, and then I'll tell you the story when I get back. when I'm actually coherent, I actually just pause the stream when I do that. There's a lot of times where I forget to pause the stream. And so you get the authentic AFKC in the AFKC streaming. Okay, all I can say is when you come into a dark area on Minecraft, light it up, baby. Light it up, up. Light it up, up. Oh man, as long as I can bring this shit up without going into a fucking emotional black hole, I'm okay with it. I think I'm doing really good today in that respect. But they just had on the news. You've got pretty much. They've got the data to back it up. Pretty much in the areas that voted for Trump, that are voting Republican. These are the areas that are getting hit hardest by COVID right now. The math is in there. It's not an opinion. It's not a theory. It's not even a conspiracy theory. It's not even a regular theory. It's a fact. They've got the numbers to back it up. And I just gotta say to the people in Indiana that are trying to make my dreams come true, thank you very much. I think it was on Rachel Maddow's show last night. She brought on a doctor. I think he's a pulmonary doctor from Indiana, and apparently they've got 14,000 active ICU cases of COVID right now. If it might be just 14,000. And he said normally we got like 10,000. We've got like 14,000. And it's mostly COVID. And he said, the vast majority, something like 85, 90%, 95% of the cases, depending on where you are in the state, they're all unvaccinated people. And God bless their heart, the Republicans in the legislature there are trying to make it illegal to mandate that employees get vaccinated. They're trying to make it illegal for employers to force employees to get vaccinated if they want to keep their job. Now, normally, I would be sitting there going, that is like the dumbest fight. If you want to kill your constituents, that's the way to do it. Well, you know what? I'm okay with that in Indiana. Because of what happened to me on my own, that actually kind of puts me in a fucking cheerful mood. But, because I reported what happened to the FBI. Apparently they didn't seem to find anything, and I'm not bitter about that. I told them what I knew. I didn't have any illusion that it was, cracking the case type of information, but it's what I knew, what I suspected, what they could look up. And, so if COVID wipes those fucking people out, that might be the only way I'll get justice on this. I'm being completely serious. I don't think my health is showing no signs of getting better. Even if I still had health care, I'm not sure it would get better. They just might be able to manage some of the symptoms better. But I just gotta say, I'm okay with that. Because this guy was like desperate. This is like a doctor. He's dealing with the fallout of human trash of these fucking inbred sister fuckers down there in Indiana. I mean, he really is. And he's sitting there, and she asked him, I think it was Rachel Maddow, she asked him, like, what I can't remember how she worded it very carefully, and I can't remember. She said, well, what's the outcome you're hoping for, or what's the best you can expect? And he said, the best thing that I could expect right now is just to fucking do nothing. He basically, the guy sounded desperate, man. And I'm not kidding. That really raised my spirits when I saw that. But he's like, I just hope they do nothing. And she goes, excuse me? He goes, look, I've got different expectations. He goes, if you're asking me what the best thing they could do, he goes, the best thing they could do would be to embrace these mandates. He goes, the best thing for them to do would be to take the federal mandates that are coming down and embrace them and go further. He goes, it would be great that if at the state level they said, you know what, the federal mandate is for anybody with anybody with more than a certain amount of employees has to go along. He goes, at the state level, he goes, if you want to know what the best thing they could do, it would be for them to mandate at the state level You know, even if you have a smaller company, because we'll pay for it, we'll get it paid for. But he goes, just mandate if they have a smaller company, everybody has to be vaccinated. He goes, you know, they could maybe decide that everybody has to be vaccinated. He goes, that would be the best thing they could do. It would save lives. But he goes, if you're asking me what I'm hoping for, he goes, right now, he goes, from what I've seen coming out of this local government down here in this state, he goes, I just hope they don't fuck it up. You know, he didn't word it that way. Because I'm just hoping they just leave it alone. Stay the hell out of the way. Don't get involved. Stay the hell out of the way. He goes, that's the best. That's what I'm kind of hoping for right now. Instead of making it worse, just don't make it any worse. I don't think they're capable of making it better, but just please don't make it any worse than what it is. And I'm just like, dude, man, hey, if they want to set the people up in that state to die, let them alone. Leave them alone. This is chlorine for the gene pool. You know, this is natural selection. This is the bottom of the fucking food chain. Get out of the way. We're flushing the shallow end of the gene pool right now. Just get the fuck out of the way. This is where I think I blow up. Yeah, I even did I did a crazy Ivan. Did not see the I turned around twice. I did not see that creeper. I didn't turn around enough, apparently. Okay, I'm back.
Everything changes.
This is starting to look like a mine shaft here. Yeah, that's the only bad thing about starting over. There's just a lot of necessary grunt work just to get the thing up and running. You go through so many stone tools when you're starting one of these bastards up. I think there's under 30 minutes left. I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure what I'm going to do for Thursday. And with Saturday being Christmas, I might not do a stream on Saturday. If I do, it'll be late. It'll be after everybody goes to sleep. But I might skip Saturday. Yeah, Mr. Baggins, when he was on earlier, I didn't know, like, have you been doing your own TikToks? And I'm thinking, man, this is the hardest I've ever worked to get a goddamn mineshaft started. I can't remember how many times I died. And there's some after this because I died a few other times too. This is literally the hardest I've worked to get a mineshaft going. I might be wrong, but I think I'm looking for the. I think I'm looking for the zombie spawner here. I'm not entirely sure because when I was digging down the stairs, I heard I either found a cave or I found a zombie spawner because there were just too many zombies in there. Yeah, I think this might be where I found it. But yeah, I could not believe how many of them I heard in there, and I'm like, this is either a wide open cave, and I found that because I thought I found another spawner. Well, that one was a wide open cave. That was almost at Bedrock. It's either Bedrock or it was one cave tunnel up from that. But I thought I found another spawner. Well, when I finally found the source of it, it was a wide open cave down there. It was actually pretty beautiful. Oh my God, man. The elderly person that owns the place here, and I say this with a fair amount of respect because, like, you know, I do a lot of caretaking for her, and you know, but the fact is, she's keeping me alive probably more than I'm keeping her alive because, you know, she's feeding me, paying the bills, all that kind of thing. But one of the challenges she has with her health is they have to keep her blood a certain thickness because she had heart surgery when she was much younger, and it sounds like she may have to have heart surgery again. And I think it's the same valve they worked on before, but they're trying not to. But I think there's a couple things she's dealing with that are in part because of, you know, the heart. But as long as they're really trying to avoid operating on it if they can. Well, one of the things that she needs is, like I said, her blood has to be a certain thickness. Can't be too. It really has a Goldilocks motive to it. It's can't be too thick, can't be too thin. And if she didn't have the heart problems that she did, there is the spawner, I believe. If she didn't have the heart, yep, that's where I found it. If she didn't have her heart problems, they could put her on a different drug. That's something that came up years ago. But because of what's going on with her heart, she orphans the drug that they can give her, and apparently one of her doctors fear that she has been on it so long that it might not work anymore, and that might be where the heart surgery is going to have to come in. And and one of the things that, you know, right now her blood will tend to be too thin, and green things like dark green foods like lettuce, spinach, broccoli, those will help stabilize and thicken it up a little bit. And so, and with the stuff that was going on with my stomach, when I didn't realize that it was, you know, I want to stress this, I'm pretty sure that I was drugged or poisoned, but I had trouble eating a lot of stuff. I started eating like almost vegetarian, not quite, pretty close, because it was just easier on my stomach. And so, you know, recently I was telling her, I go, well, you know, I was doing this a lot when I was being, you know, something was happening to me. And I go, I can switch back. I go, I don't know if we need to eat it every day, but I go, I can definitely start making some salads for you and whatnot. Well, holy shit. I walked into the bathroom after her today and just about fucking died. It's like, oh my God, that spinach she's eating. I'm eating a little bit of it. But that spinach she's eating, holy shit, did that uncork something unnatural in there. That was awful. I can't believe that this did not have a cobblestone roof on it. I think they always used to have a box all the way around them. Either that or maybe it was just because they were inside a cobblestone area. But I can't think of one before where it didn't have a cobblestone roof. Still got the bottom. Just seems to me it should have a cobblestone roof. I don't know if that's just because it's no longer in a cobblestone area. It's, you know, because this is deep slate cobblestone. That just seems like a glitch. Time to dig this bastard out. I'm trying to think up a fairly cool design down the road, because I'm just using it for XP. I'm mostly using it for resources. It's dropping armor that I can use. Eventually it will drop weapons and tools that I can use. It's dropped crops I can plant that I can use. I'm looking forward to the iron drops right now because it's currently, but I eventually want to turn that into a drowned farm so I can get the copper from it. Unless I find one over by my base, then I would be a happy camper. But for right now, this is the only spawner I got, and I'm eventually going to want to build a sorting system and everything else. But right now, I just don't have the ability. It's not a priority right now. Oh, we're winding up the stream. I wish I could the streams wouldn't be as good because I can't talk, and I'm getting tired now, but I can't talk and be hopefully as entertaining when I'm playing as I can when I'm watching something I already recorded. But I really wish I had a system and an internet that it would allow me to do it, because I don't know, there's just something magical about a live stream, and I can't do it right now. Oh yeah, listen to them. Them some hungry zombies in there. They want brains. My brains. Time to unload my inventory. They need to add, you know, if I'm going to sit there and live off of berries like this, they need to add granola to the game. It's like, okay, I can definitely make another fishing pole then. I think that maybe that's where I got the pumpkin seeds. I honestly couldn't remember, but I knew I think that's what I'm doing. I think I'm going to plant those pumpkin seeds right now. I couldn't remember where I got them, but I knew I had them. I asked him to sleep, please. A squadron of sky rats is trying to unalive me. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Like, I was down there for so long.